The 90s were a groundbreaking era for the automotive world and for the hot hatchbacks market, marked by the rise of rally racing as a dominant force. During this time, manufacturers like Peugeot and Renault seized the opportunity to transform their high-performance rally cars into street-legal editions, aiming to capture the imagination of enthusiasts and showcase their engineering prowess. This list delves into some of the rarest and coolest hot hatches from the 90s, each a testament to this golden age of innovation and an attainable dream for car guys. Renault Clio Williams. The Renault Clio Williams was built to celebrate Renault's success in Formula One. It featured a 2.0L engine producing 147 horsepower and was able to do 0 to 100 km per hour in just 7.8 seconds, with a top speed of 210 km per hour, stats that are not far away from modern hatchbacks. The distinctive blue paint with gold wheels were distinctive features of this model. Inside the interior we have the plushy seats that are just as comfortable as they look. Initially intended to be a limited run of just 500 units, the Clio Williams saw such overwhelming demand that Renault continued production. Peugeot 205 GTI 1FM. A special edition of the iconic 205 GTI, the 1FM was limited to just 25 units and commemorated BBC Radio 1's 25th anniversary. This limited edition model is one of the rarest and most sought-after variants of the iconic 205 GTI. Externally, the 205 GTI 1FM retained the classic and beloved lines of the standard 205 GTI but included unique badging to signify its special status. What set this model apart was its interior, which featured full black leather seats with green stitching, air conditioning, and custom Radio 1FM 25th anniversary mats. A highlight of the 1FM edition was the high-quality Clarion sound system. The car housed the standard 1.9-liter GTI engine, producing 122 horsepower and came equipped with power-assisted steering and ABS, providing the car with a true classic hot hatch experience. Toyota Starlet Glanza V. A turbocharged version of the compact Starlet, the Glanza V was a Japan-only model that has since become a sought-after import. The Glanza V had a turbocharged 4E-FTE engine pumping out 140 PS, around 138 horsepower, at 6,400 RPM. It could hit 0 to 100 km per hour in just 8.2 seconds, at least according to the factory brochure. There was also a lightweight version without AC and electric windows for those who wouldn't mind sacrificing comfort for competitive use. Volkswagen Golf Harlequin. A unique version of the Golf, the Harlequin had body panels in multiple colors and was produced in limited numbers. It's one of the most unique and eye-catching hot hatches ever made. Each car was made up of 4 different colors: Tornado Red, Ginster Yellow, Chagall Blue, and Pistachio Green. Volkswagen essentially mixed and matched these colors across different panels, creating a car that looked like it was straight out of a cartoon. This unique design was originally intended as a marketing gimmick to show off the interchangeable body parts of the Golf, but it proved so popular that VW decided to make it a limited production run. Nissan Pulsar GTI-R. The Pulsar GTI-R is truly a rarity. It shares its basic body with the standard N14 3-door model, but it stands out with its distinctive large rear wing and bonnet scoop, giving it a mean and aggressive look. Equipped with a turbocharged engine producing 230 HP and 280 Nm of torque, this all-wheel drive beast can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 5.4 seconds. It also covers the standing quarter mile in 13.5 seconds. With a power-to-weight ratio of 0.083 and weighing only 1,220 kilograms, the GTI-R delivers a thrilling driving experience that few hot hatches of its time could match. Due to its high price tag, only 75 units of the Pulsar GTI-R were sold, making it a rare gem in the automotive world. Mazda 323 GT-R. If you haven't heard of the Mazda 323 GT-R, you're probably not alone. This car has flown under the radar for years, even though it deserves way more attention. It's a hidden gem that should be on this list. The 323 GT-R packs a punchy 1.8-liter engine that delivers 210 horsepower through a 5-speed manual transmission. Perfect for rally stages or just embarrassing your neighbor's souped-up Civic. Alfa Romeo 145 Cloverleaf. Any car enthusiast can't deny the beauty of a classic Alfa Romeo. Cool, exotic, and packed with character, the Alfa Romeo 145 Cloverleaf, known as Quadrifoglio in Italy, is a perfect example of vintage Italian design, making it draw attention on the streets. This flagship model features a longitudinal front engine, front-wheel drive layout, powered by a 2-liter, 16-valve twin-spark inline-4 engine. Compared to the basic trim, the 145 Cloverleaf comes more standard equipment such as ABS, a leather-wrapped steering wheel and shifter knob, and Momo Sport seats that offer both comfort and support. Honda Civic CR2 EG6. A high-performance version of the Civic, the CR2 featured a 1.6L DOHC VTEC engine and was highly regarded for its handling and performance. The Civic CR2 gained popularity in virtual realms like Gran Turismo 4. The VTEC engine delivers 170 horsepower. Coupled with its lightweight construction at just 1,050 kilograms, it excels at both speed and handling, making it a favorite among enthusiasts. Ford Fiesta RS Turbo. The Fiesta RS Turbo shared the 1.6-liter CVH 4-cylinder engine with the Escort RS Turbo but used a smaller Garrett T2 turbo for less lag and better response. It had a more powerful EEC4 engine management system and a bespoke manifold, producing 133 brake horsepower and 134 lb-ft of torque at just 2,400 RPM. The RS Turbo added a 20mm rear anti-roll bar, camber and caster adjustments, and a quicker steering rack, although it lacked the Escort's limited slip differential. The brakes were upgraded with Ferodo pads, but kept the XR2IS 240mm front discs and 203mm rear drums. Optional Tevez mechanical anti-lock braking was available. Externally, the RS Turbo featured green pinstriping, bonnet vents, a color-coded tailgate spoiler, and 14-inch 3-spoke alloys with 185 section tires. Inside, this cool little hatchback boasted Recaro seats and a light gray leather steering wheel and gear knob. Lancia Delta HF Integrale Evoluzione 2. Known for its rally pedigree, this version of the Delta was the final evolution of Lancia's legendary hot hatch. There are a few reasons why this car should be number one on hot hatchbacks list. Let's find out. The 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine produces 210 horsepower at 5,750 RPM and 300 Nm of torque at 3,500 RPM. Paired with a 5-speed manual and all-wheel drive, it rockets from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 6 seconds and reaches a top speed of 215 km per hour. This particular model has some special modifications: higher boost pressure, Delta Evo Final Edition shift linkage for a more direct feel, and upgraded springs for a smoother ride. Perfect ingredients for such a legendary car. The Delta's Spartan, utilitarian design has aged beautifully. The minimalist hatchback silhouette, accentuated by the aggressive fender flares, make it look fiercer than any other Delta. Despite its all-wheel drive system and capacity for 4 adults, the car's lightweight ensures a thrillingly quick acceleration. It's not the head-snapping thrust of modern performance cars, but for a 5-door hatch, it delivers an unexpectedly exhilarating drive.